Yeah, Eric, I'm not sure too many teams go into Rupp and win by 15. Just what were your overall thoughts of tonight's performance?
I thought, defensively, we got much better in the second half. But, offensively, it's a team that's gaining more confidence. We did a really, really good job moving the basketball tonight and kind of shifting the defense. But defensively, interior defense was really good. Thought we did a good job. On 34, Oscar Toshiba, I thought both Mitchells gave us, great physicality inside, and then our guard play to start the second half with Anthony Black. His steals were extremely important. Obviously, we have not been turning people over as much as we would like. But tonight, that changed. And then, Kentucky's done a great job of playing with pace and getting out and scoring on the break. And tonight I thought it was our best transition offense that we've had all year.
And I know Jordan had a little bit of foul trouble tonight, but he had 13 points. Do you feel like you found something there with him coming off the bench?
Well, I mean, I think we could still change, lineups based on, opponents but certainly the last two games, Jordan's done a fabulous job for us, coming off the bench and giving us defensive energy. And, he's done a good job, the prior game of rebounding the ball. Tonight, I thought he did a really good job of cutting without the basketball and just a great win for us. And really proud of the team for leading for 33 minutes. That's really hard to do on the road and with a crowd like they had tonight.
Scotty.
Yeah, Eric, I guess you take competition into consideration. Where does this game maybe stand in terms of well-rounded performances from you guys this year?
I mean, we just, we're playing really good basketball at the right time. I think we're a team that continues to improve, Scotty. I've seen some great growth defensively. The last two games, some crucial stops at crucial moments in the game. So just really, really proud of how the team has continued to evolve and continue to improve.
AB, you look at him on the floor, he's clearly hobbling sometimes. We just talked to him. Sounds like he's got a head cold, but he still put together a pretty impressive stat line. Just thoughts on him tonight and just kind of the toughness and resilience he showed lately.
I mean, Anthony's toughness is incredible. And, I've talked about, these guys playing through injury and Mikal continues to, get rehab every day on his ankle. Ricky's back got tight again tonight. During a couple huddles, he had to stand up because sitting down, it got tight. And then obviously, Anthony, he blew his shoe out at one time. He's got 3 or 4, things that are kind of bothering him and just really respect these guys for playing through and giving it up for the team because there's 3 guys that are not fully healthy. I can tell you that. And we've tried to have to manage that in practice as well.
Christina.
Yeah, Coach, obviously a big game for McKells on both sides of the ball. Just curious for your evaluation on him overall, especially playing through that injury.
Thought it was phenomenal. I mean, when he was in the game tonight, we were plus 20. 5 block shots, 7 blocks for the team. 7 of 9 from the field. He did an absolutely incredible job of finishing. He hit that one huge mid-range shot. I thought that, the game kind of ended when we milked the shot clock. Devo made a shot with 1 second to go on a dribble drive, and Mikal hit that mid-range shot as the shot clock went off. So we did a great job burning basically a minute off the clock and scored 4 points, right as the shot clock ended. But our locker room is feeling good. I thought the confidence level today at shoot around was probably at a season high. When we had our film sessions, I thought we had, great confidence. Just it's a great win for us for sure.
Kind of in that same vein, you know, you went from no road wins, 2 in a row, and the second of them was there at Rupp. So just what does that say about this team, like you said, playing their best basketball when they need to?
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about it since this, since the summer began that with all the new faces, and then obviously with two major pieces not having played in a long time, that we knew we were going to continue to evolve. I mean, we weren't this, we're not the same team that we were in Hawaii. We're not the same team as we were when we played at Oklahoma, just based on personnel and availability of players. And there's not many teams in the country that could play with these type of injuries that we've dealt with, and the quality of the players that have not been able to participate with us and find a way. It's a resilient group. I'm really proud of them. The huddles were great tonight. There was great communication amongst all 5 guys that were sitting in the chair. There was good communication by our bench, trying to help the guys that were on the floor. So a really great win, and a team that had struggled, 3 games, losing, 3 games by 3. I mean, this team's a basket or 2 away from, from really having a great record.
Curtis.
Coach Devo's played Kentucky now 3 times. Obviously, he's won in Rupp Arena before. How important was his leadership and playmaking on both ends of the floor tonight?
Yeah, I thought all 3 guards, Anthony, Ricky, and Devo, I thought all 3 of them, were phenomenal. Devo's passing tonight, his 7 assists, he's been shooting the ball so well. And I can't tell you from a shot selection standpoint how proud I am of him playing to win tonight, because he's been shooting the 3 at a really high level. And he took what the defense gave him. He was 1 of 2 from 3. Sometimes when somebody takes 10 threes and makes 4 the next game, they come out and they hunt for that shot. Just really proud of his maturity and his game management tonight. He's defending at an incredible level. I thought his basketball decision making was probably the best since I've been around him. He played to win the game, and he tried to do every possible thing that he could to help us come out of Rupp with a W.
And just, if you just look at the numbers on the offensive end, on the box score there, you shot at an incredibly high percentage. The assist to turnover was probably at a place where you like it. What do you think keyed the offensive performance tonight?
Well, I think we're getting better, Curtis, offensively. There's been times where we've really struggled, and there'll probably be other times this year where we've really struggled, but I do see improvement offensively. Ball movement was, I thought it was our best ball movement, of the season, to be honest with you. We did a really good job spacing the floor as well. I didn't think that we had too many guys crowding the lane. I thought we spaced it out well, where we had dribble drive angles. Our bigs did a really good job of rolling, behind the pick and roll coverage. So it's going to be a happy plane ride home.
Bob, take us home.
Hey, Eric, I looked at it. It'd been 73 days between your happy plane ride home from Maui after being in San Diego State, and then the other day. Now you do it twice in 4 days. What do you think about that?
No, we're ecstatic. We're really happy. Obviously, we needed a first one to get to a second one, but I hope that everybody recognizes that we were a possession away at Baylor, and a possession away at LSU, a possession away at Missouri. It's hard to win on the road, but a ball club that has dealt with injuries and it was within 1 possession of 3 other road games. It's a team that, like I keep saying, it keeps getting better.
And, Sheba, he had 30 and 18. He's done it to a lot of people, but 30 and 18 against you guys last year. Tonight he has 7 and 7. Probably what Cal probably wants to drink a few 7-7s after that. But what do you think about the way, I guess, McCall, obviously he didn't do it all by himself, but just the way you held down a star player who I'm sure was very motivated after, struggling against Florida scoring wise.
Yeah. We felt that Mackay and McCall would be, matchups that that they could body and meet and greet and kind of, you know, try to meet him at the foul line so that he couldn't establish great post position. And then I thought we did an awesome job of digging in the post when he did catch it and kind of playing a little bit of a yo-yo defense where guys are in and out and just trying to make him play a little bit in space, but just as importantly, trying to defend the 3-point line of their three 3-point shooters, which CJ Frederick, number one, and obviously Cason Wallace and Antonio Reeves. I mean, we didn't want to help off of those guys inside. So, you know, we picked and choosed other guys that we were going to help off a little bit.
This was your 200th college win in 8 years. That's pretty good.
Thanks,
200
Bob.
whatever.
You're the only one that knew that.
When I was in Mike's notes, it was in the advance, or it was a yeah. I think everybody else do, but it's good to acknowledge it. But and 3 of those wins have been against Kentucky. I don't think you played when you were in Nevada, but just what do you think about that? I know you got a lot more wins in you, but how nice to get a milestone win at Rupp, and you're 3-1 against UK, and you won 3 in a row. Not many people beat them 3 in a row.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think Coach Cal does an incredible job. His you know, his roster is always talented. They're really well coached, and you know, again, I mean, the one thing with Kentucky is I think that everybody gets up to play them, and they get everybody's best shot. And like I told you, I thought our shoot around was great, just like it is probably for many teams that play Kentucky because of how many wins they have year after year, and what Coach Cal has done with the program. So I know my mom was pretty happy in San Diego. She was blowing my phone up with text messages. So that was pretty cool. And that's, really Danielle and Mariah and Michael and Matt and my mom, as long as they're happy with the 200, I'll be happy.
Anything else, Coach?
Yeah, two stats that really stand out: 46, 28 points in the paint, 23, 10 points off turnovers. What do you think about those two things?
Yeah, I mean, the anticipation that Anthony had to start the second half was great. He did a great job on ball. He did a great job blowing up, some dribble handoffs as well. So, defensively, when you look at the blocks, you look at the steals, and then you look at the limited amount of turnovers we had, all those are really good recipes. And then you add in the fact that our 3-point shot selection was really, I thought great tonight. We didn't force shots, and we did a great job of understanding score and time late in the game, as well as we hit that 6-minute mark.
Yeah, I'll turn it back for anybody else. Thanks.
Anything else for Coach?
Coach, the hat. There has to be a story behind the hat, right?
Yeah, essential quality. Won the Belmont Stakes, won the Travers, and some of the staff went there today. I don't know what you call it, a horse farm or whatever, but we're in Kentucky, and some of the staff went and got the hat.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, you guys.